Why am I not getting promoted even though I work harder than everyone else? If you're asking these questions, chances are you're missing one of these three things. Welcome to your golden hour. This is the 5 a.m. Leadership Lab, and this is a new series that I'm introducing to my channel, where in the 5 a.m. Leadership Lab, I'm going to be addressing one of the key problems and questions that people ask. Today's question is, why am I not getting promoted even though I work harder than everything else? Well, working harder doesn't necessarily mean that you get promoted. Working harder doesn't necessarily mean you are articulating your value. So there's three things that are important to consider if you desire to get that promotion and you are working hard for it. The first thing to consider is your next level mindset. Keep in mind that you are at your current job level right now because you have had a particular mindset. And chances are the mindset you had served you really well. For example, when you are in college, the mindset you have in college is, I got to study real hard so I can pass the exam. And that was the correct mindset to have at that time. And then you started in your first job outside of college. And your first job, maybe you had to hustle a little bit. And your mindset at that time is, I got to work really hard and prove myself so that I can keep at the job that I have. And that mindset would be appropriate for that stage of your career. But chances are, when you want to grow in your career path and get to your next level, however you define your next level is, it requires a different mindset. It requires a different way of thinking. And when you want to get to the next level, it's important that you start to adapt the mindset that will help you to be successful at the next level, not at your current level. So what does that mean? It means that you start to think and decide from the person you need to become, not from the person you are today. So that's the first consideration. So we go from next level mindset, and then we go to the next level skill set. You've gone to school, you've had certifications, advanced degrees, and in those certifications, in that education format, you have acquired some skills. And most often the skills that are acquired in college education and certifications are everything to do with technical skills that we need to be able to do our job well. But if you want your next level of opportunity, it's not going to be based on your performance, because guess what? Performance is the minimum expectation. It's the bare minimum that you can perform well, that you can do your job well. So the more you prove yourself there, the more you build more technical skills, it's just going to help you to thrive where you're at right now. And if you're already thriving there, then you're spending valuable resources and time on the wrong things. So this is thinking, what's my next level? That requires you have clarity on what that next level is. And then understanding, what are the skill sets I need to acquire and develop to be successful there at the next level. Now, if you are listening to this and the next level for you is an executive level position, in other words, the job title is a VP, it is a C-suite executive, and you're listening to this and that's the next level for you, then it's going to be less and less about your technical skills and more around the skills that be able to articulate your wisdom. Those are the skills that are most important. And when you develop that skill set, it's not about what you know. It's going to be more and more about how you articulate the value of what you have to offer and having that clarity on what do you have to offer. And your wealth, your influence and your wealth is going to be in proportion to the problem that you can solve. So the bigger the problem you can solve for an organization and the more people you can serve in that organization, the greater the wealth and the influence you can have. So what are all the skill sets you need to develop so that you can solve bigger picture problems for the organization, and so that you can articulate that problem in ways that are clear and concise for your audience to understand. So this is the second consideration, is your next level skill set. A lot of people think about the word skill set and they think about skills, and then now it's time to think about the skill a lot more deeper. If you think about skill sets, it's not about technical skills. And outside of technical skills, there's so many. But this is important for you to start to put some of that thinking on in understanding what is my next level position and what are the skills outside of technical skills that I need to develop. So this is the second consideration, next level skills. Now that leads us to the third consideration. The third consideration is your next level opportunity. A lot of executives that I work with, they have level 10 skills. Right? Level 10 skills outside of technical skills. They have level 10 skills. In other words, for example, they are really excellent in their leadership skills. They communicate with excellence. They're able to lead and able to strategize in big picture with big picture business acumen, and they have excellence in that domain. So they have level 10 skills, but they're in a level 1 opportunity. So it's really important for you to understand and be able to identify your next level opportunity. That goes back to being able to have a next level mindset and to be able to be prepared with your next level skill set so that you can take on those next level opportunities. And sometimes those opportunities could be internal to your organization. Sometimes they are external to your organization. And sometimes, more often than not, they are created by your visionary mindset. So if you can see the future of where you're heading and the outcome you want to create for more and more people, for vast amounts of people, then that is how you can create and identify your next level opportunity.